This presentation will cover BrainStorm. BrainStorm is where we start to fill career gaps. Many students do not have a strategy, so it's great that you are starting to prepare yourself. It's not easy, but with consistency, you will see very good results. Shall we start? BrainStorm is a time for you to think openly and honestly. You can also be creative. Please read and understand the text here. BrainStorm is a time for you to think openly and honestly. You can also be creative. Please read and understand the text here. These are the tools on which we will focus. The SRM will help you see yourself from another perspective, but it takes around 3 to 4 months of your consistent inputs. There are categories and descriptions. Feel free to format the SRM in a way that suits you. The point here is that you input information from time to time. LinkedIn is a great way to find people. LinkedIn company changes their navigation from time to time, so you have to be creative to find people. You will see there is a contact area on a person's profile. In this case, I'm using my profile. Depending on the person, their email address may not be available. You may also be able to see a person's work history. In my case, I provide much information. You can see my work history and other kinds of information. You will see I have a business, Ryugaku Success. So what if you cannot find a person's contact information in LinkedIn? You can search this person's name and city in Facebook to try to find the person. Facebook is a strong tool. Together, Facebook and LinkedIn have helped many study abroad students contact industry people. In this case, you searched using Matt Lopez Seattle. You know it's me because the job I have listed in Facebook is the same job as I listed in LinkedIn. Go ahead and send a request. Some students request a lot of people and send messages to only those who replied. Other students send a request and send a message at the same time. Either way is okay. The goal is to get 20 information interviews in a year. Using Google, be creative and you may find contact information or other information. Here are some creative search strings. You can see I did work at NEC and did something related to telecommunications. You see I was one of 5 people at NEC and was responsible for a group. The article mentions technologies, etc. If you were a student who wanted to work in telecommunications, perhaps this kind of article was new for you. You can also find people in local industry-specific newspapers and magazines. At the library, there is a lot of free information available. Put the information you gathered about an industry person in a database. You can get a free SRM database by requesting them from ryugakusuccess.com. The database is formatted in a way that you will have to make some changes. This is because it's good for you to know how to use a spreadsheet and a Word document. At this point, you have yet to meet any industry people, but you have already bridged a big gap. Continue to search people and you will continue to grow. You take action and change with bridge activity. Let's go to the next presentation.